The next question comes from YouTube, and this is from Lorraine Poidmani on Sunday. And she says, I hurt my lower back around 2 weeks ago when I was lifting something. Sorry to hear that, Lorraine. It got better, but now it really bothers me. It's like a shooting electricity in my lower back, but it does not go into my legs. It stays in my lower back. It's really compromising my movements. I haven't gone to any doctors yet, but I'm definitely at the point where I have to see someone. Do you think a chiropractor could do anything, or am I better off with an orthopedic surgeon? This is a great question, and we get it a lot about acute injuries. So basically, you're 2 weeks out. I haven't heard about any red flags like a history of cancer or a recent accident or weight loss, night sweats, feeling sick, any of those kinds of things. And so it sounds like you're red flag negative with acute low back pain. Acute means within 3 weeks. That's located entirely within the low back and not associated with any numbness, weakness, or radiation into the lower extremities, in this case, the legs. This type of pain is typically related to a facet joint or a torn disc when you consider that it came from a lifting type of exposure. The vast majority of those are going to be a facet joint. The initial treatment is rest, moist heat, anti-inflammatory drugs, and typically 2 to 3 weeks at home is a reasonable amount of time to give it to go away on itself, Lorraine. Now you're 2 weeks in and you feel like you're getting worse, so I agree with you. It's time to see a doctor. An orthopedic surgeon is a specialist, and you'll want to see an orthopedic surgeon who specializes in spine care in the event that you needed surgery or you knew what was wrong and you wanted to get a specialist's opinion. What you need now, though, is primary care. And primary care of the musculoskeletal system, the back, comes from two kinds of doctors. One is a chiropractor, and the other is a primary care MD or DO. Which is better? It depends on the person. If you have a doctor who you trust and who you have a good relationship with, that person usually knows you best, and that's a good place to start. On the other hand, chiropractors are these days a good one, the primary care doctors of the musculoskeletal system, and they're excellent. Many of them provide really world-class care. Regardless of which kind of doctor you choose, you want to go in expecting first that doctor should take your history and make sure you have no red flags and make sure that all of the details of the injury are known. Second, that doctor should then examine you, and you want to see them look for the loss of sensation in the legs, reflexes in the legs, and strength in the legs. And then third, they're likely to get x-rays and order physical therapy if they're a medical doctor, or start treatment if they're a chiropractic doctor. Now, that really is the bulk of the difference. It's at that point. The two kinds of doctors are going to do largely the same thing. If you feel like you trust physical therapy more, then you want to start with a medical doctor and go down that route. If you feel like, I'm willing to give a chiropractor a try and I have an angle, I heard family member or somebody you know went to a good one, then that's also a really good option. I'm sorry this is happening to you. I hope you feel better soon. Hang in there. 94% of cases of non-specific mechanical back pain resolve on their own. That's the good news. The bad news is that's within 12 weeks. And that 12 weeks would be up 10 weeks from now. Sounds like it's time to pursue another option.